A security camera inside Humboldt Pet Supply captured 3 strange incidents on different occasions. The first clip shows a woman, possibly a worker or customer, walking past a shelf. As she walks by, a package suddenly falls to the floor. She stops, looks at it for a moment, then picks it up and places it back before leaving the store. But after she's gone, the same package falls again. This time, it even moves slightly on the floor as if something invisible is pushing it. The second clip captures the store's entrance. Sunlight is streaming through the glass door, casting shadows inside. Suddenly, the shadow of a cat appears on the floor, but there's no actual cat outside where the shadow should be coming from. A few seconds later, a real cat appears, not from outside but walking into view from inside the store. The third clip shows a large basket filled with packages inside the store. At first, everything is still. Then, one of the packages inside the basket suddenly falls out. But what happens next is even weirder. It starts shifting slightly on the floor. A cat approaches the package and stares at it for a few seconds before walking away, almost as if it sensed something unseen. Whether these incidents were just a series of coincidences or something was lurking inside this pet store, I'll let you decide. A TikTok user shared this eerie clip while recording in front of her mirror. She explains that the mirror is really old and sometimes reflects things that aren't actually in the room. To test it, she moves her phone back and forth, comparing the reflection in the mirror to the actual background behind her.
So this is an old mirror that I upcycled, and I swear that sometimes you can see stuff in the background of the mirror that isn't actually there in real life. So I'm just gonna do a couple back and forths, but I'm curious to see if anyone sees anything that maybe I didn't catch.
When she shows the lounge, it's normal. Just a couch, a sofa, and some decorations. Nothing out of the ordinary. But then, something appears in the reflection.
Here we go. Here's the mirror. Okay, so that's the background.
A figure is sitting on the couch behind her. It looks like a girl, or maybe a doll. She quickly moves the camera back to the real room, but the couch is empty. Then she shifts it back to the mirror again, and the figure is still sitting there.
And once again, my apartment. All right, comment if you see anything that's out of place.
She does this multiple times, but the figure only exists in the reflection. Whether it was a glitch in the mirror, a trick of the light, or something else staring at her from the other side. One thing is certain. You would be spooked to encounter such a situation in your apartment. A pet owner had been waking up to strange messes in their living room for weeks. Their cat, usually calm and inactive during the day, had apparently been knocking things over at night. Confused and wanting answers, they decided to set up a surveillance camera overnight to record what was happening while they slept. What they captured left them with more questions than answers. The footage begins with a normal view of the living room at night. The furniture is neatly arranged and everything seems still. But then, without warning, a decorative object on the table moves slightly. At first, it might seem like the cat knocked it over, but the camera shows it on the left side by the bed. A second later, the cat runs off, clearly disturbed by something. A few minutes pass, and another strange thing happens. A towel that was draped over a broom handle suddenly slips off and falls to the floor. The cat, now curious, runs toward it, seemingly investigating what just happened. For nearly an hour, nothing else happens. Then, something eerie appears on camera. A faint glowing orb drifts across the room, moving in an unnatural way before vanishing completely. Just when it seems like that might be the strangest part of the video, a loud crashing noise breaks the silence. A large kitchen basket suddenly falls from the counter with a loud thud. The noise is so loud that it wakes the owner, who rushes into the room to check, assuming the cat might be causing some disturbance. After reviewing the footage, the owner realized the cat was nowhere near the basket when it fell. So if the cat didn't do it, what did? This next clip, taken from a TikTok video, shows something that feels straight out of a horror movie. A man is walking alone on a quiet sidewalk at night. The street is completely empty. There's no traffic, no people, just silence. As he films his surroundings, something catches his attention up ahead. Standing at the edge of the sidewalk is a woman. She is completely still, not moving an inch. At first, she seems like just another pedestrian, but as he gets closer, something feels off. Her face doesn't look normal. It's pale, almost unnaturally so, with sunken dark eyes and a blackened mouth. It almost looks like she's wearing a mask, but the way her skin blends into her features makes it even creepier. The cameraman keeps walking, trying not to react. But as he passes her, she remains frozen in place, staring directly at him with an unsettling smile. She doesn't blink. She doesn't even twitch. The street remains silent with no one else around. The eerie atmosphere makes the whole encounter even more disturbing. A man is working late at night when he starts hearing strange noises coming from the attic. At first he thinks it might just be the pipes settling or maybe a rat moving around. But the noises keep happening, and his curiosity gets the best of him. He decides to grab his phone and start recording as he goes to check it out by himself.
Hey everyone, this is Kent. I'm hearing some pretty strange noises where I'm at right now. This place I work at has this huge attic. And it seems I've accidentally locked myself in here. Just as I was coming in. I spent a couple of minutes trying to open the door. Then I heard a strange noise just a few seconds ago. Could have just been from a pipe. Or maybe a rat, if there is any. Hopefully it's nothing else.
As As he enters the attic, the dim lighting and eerie silence make the place feel unsettling. He carefully moves his camera around, showing the area and shadows cast by his flashlight. He quietly mentions that he's getting an eerie feeling, almost as if he's not alone. For a moment, everything is still, but then, out of nowhere, the same strange noise echoes through the attic again. He immediately stops, his body tensing up. He tries to pinpoint where the sound is coming from. He scans the area, then realizes the noise came from an upper compartment of the attic. With slow, careful steps, he starts walking toward it, his breathing getting heavier as he gets closer. He calls out, hoping for a response, but the attic remains dead silent.
I don't know. I'm getting kind of a spooky vibe up here. Right there. There it is again. Oh shoot, it's from up there. Hello?
As he steps into the dark space, his flashlight flickers slightly. Just as he's about to take another step forward, a wooden board suddenly crashes to the floor with a loud thud, breaking the silence.
Whoa!
Whether it was just an old loose board falling on its own or something unseen knocking it over, his fear, whatever the case, was real. Thanks for checking out this video. Be sure to subscribe for more videos like this. Or if you're still not convinced, here are some of my other videos that I think will change your mind.